I am going to let you start this one.
Well, all right then. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Mouthpiece movie review. I'm Diana,
Nick B.
and today we are reviewing Cruella. That's coming out this weekend, or came out this weekend. We saw it tonight.
Remember, we saw it on purpose.
Yes, we did. I don't regret it though.
So, how do you feel about it? What were your thoughts?
I think just to start off, this movie was enjoyable overall for me, but not executed well, and without the distraction of like a lot of chaotic action scenes and high fashion, like lots and dramatic and bold fashion, that kind of carried the movie and covered up a lot of flaws in the movie. So, but I did like it. I think that if it was redone from a different, okay, just keep the plot and scrap everything and start over. And you can keep Emma Thompson too.
So,
I mean, yeah.
So we have the movie Cruella from Disney. We have starring in it Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, Joel Fry, Paul Walter Hauser, and in this entire movie, the people who deliver would be Paul,
Yep.
Emma Stone, and Joel Fry.
No, Emma Thompson. Keep saying Emma Stone.
Emma Thompson, yes, I'm sorry. Emma Thompson nailed it. Friggin' Paul Hauser kept us entertained when all we had was Emma Stone.
Yeah, I loved him in Cobra Kai. He was freaking hilarious when he's just whooping all those little kids' asses.
And he brought that energy
in here. But yeah, but he was like so sophisticated at the same time, and his cognate. Yeah, what's the angle? He was adorable and hilarious.
He was adorable. So I mean, overall, is this an origin movie? Is this a revenge movie?
I'd say it's definitely an origin story, and I was very, very excited for it because I love Cruella. Like, I just always thought the idea of someone being cruel enough to, like, skin puppies and make them into a coat, I'm like, I support this. Right? That's so terrible.
Because in most cases, when you want to root for the good guy, you kind of find out the bad guy's story, and you're like, oh, you're not the good guy at all.
Which, in all honesty, like, the plot of her origin, like, her origin story and her whole life and everything, I'm like, okay, I can see why you became as dastardly as you became, because she went through some shit.
She did. She went through a lot of stuff, and a lot of this stuff kind of got filmed by three of the worst child actors Disney could find on the back lot.
Yeah, I really wish that they had captured like the dual personality and like her fighting her inner demon type of thing, because I think like they wanted to give us that. That was the idea that I was getting at. But it wasn't executed well.
That was the idea they were. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to give them that much respect. I'm not going to say that's the idea they were going for. I'm going to say, if you have ever seen Dr. Detroit, which was normal, everyday man Dan Aykroyd, who had to become the world's most obnoxious, loud, and silly pimp, Dr. Detroit, it was a man who was normal, doing his normal everyday thing, and he had to play a role to accomplish a goal, and that's what they did here. Yeah. They wanted you to think, no, this is how she always had it. No, that's not what you showed us here. You showed us, literally, she's playing a role.
Yeah.
So this is basically the Tropic Thunder. She's a dude playing a dude. Disguised as another dude. Yeah. It was...
And it was not executed very well. Like, I did think that there was like a cohesive meshing for the cast. Like, they all played off well of each other. Especially, what's his name? Joel and Paul.
They were good. I wouldn't even say they were bowling crooks. Actually, these were pretty sophisticated, knowing what they're doing guys.
Well, and they make them seem like in the cartoon version, they make them seem like really like dumb. But no, in this movie, they were very intelligent and clever.
They hit her to the game.
Yeah, they really did. They were very clever in the way they went out and did their little heists and everything. So I liked that aspect of it too, that they made them more relatable and realistic characters.
Yeah, he was hilarious, but they weren't incompetent.
Yeah, and
now Incompetent came in the director, the CG guy.
God, the
Oh my God,
CG
the
was
CG
so
was
bad.
so bad. And of course, because I know words. And of course, the casting director.
Yeah.
They only nailed it those times. Emma Thompson, Joel Fry, Paul Hauser.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, you get Mark Strong, you're going to get Mark Strong.
Yeah.
He's always going to do his job.
Would you say sophisticated and...
He's stern and sophisticated.
Yes.
He's quietly intimidating.
And he did all that. He did what he came to do, and he did it as well as he always does.
Much like Ryan Reynolds, Mark Strong is a brand actor. You know what you're going to get when you get him. You can't really be mad at it.
Yeah.
Again, I'd say Ryan Reynolds, also remembering that Paul Strong was Sinestro in Green Lantern, who, again, he was basically the best part of Green Lantern if you can find a good part.
And if you can remember the movie.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, that's right. That was a thing.
Yeah, I know we all live in America. We all have trauma. Green Lantern was one of them for moviegoers.
And
I know you're trying to get past it.
I blocked it out, apparently. My brain was like, I can't handle this.
I apologize for making you remember
how
that movie. However, that movie, I would still say, was more competent than what we just sat through. Again,
I don't know about that.
Disney found the worst collection of child actors they could possibly find, which is weird because Disney and Nickelodeon are pretty good at finding triple threats and ruining their lives so that you never see them as adults.
Yeah.
These three children are going to have full, lovely lives as adults because they will never be in front of a camera again.
None of them will have drug problems or anything like that. They'll be fine.
Yeah, these were very protected kids. You can tell that by the lack of talent.
Jeez.
Now, these kids who I can only assume when their parts were done, they went into the back office and they were doing the CG because that's what it seems like.
The dogs is what bothered me the most. Like, that's instantly what made me start disliking the movie was like all the dogs in the movie were all computer graphic dogs.
Every animal that showed up.
What the heck is going on? Like, there are real dogs. Obvious. You can use real animals.
But here's the thing that boggles my mind. We'll sit there and we'll play, let's say, a bargain bin video game that just came out, meant to be $20.
Yes.
Why do the animals and stuff in these really rushed video games look better than this big time Disney cinematic release?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like I said, the execution just was not good.
It was not.
Some of the actors really nailed their parts and made the movie enjoyable. I overall enjoyed the movie because I like fashion a lot, and the fashion was super fun, grungy in a lot of areas, sophisticated and bold, and like
an oddly cringy surprise concert.
Yes, but Artie nailed it. Thank you. I loved Artie. He was probably my favorite character in the movie. He was just like the flamboyant sidekick that she had, and I loved the character that they brought in for him. And he was what's the guy's name who plays him?
I can pull him up, but yeah, he was definitely a light spot in that entire movie. That's John McCrea.
Yeah, he was fun. I definitely enjoyed his character.
I definitely see there's going to be a section of people that are going to complain about that, but never mind them. He was not the weak point of this movie at all.
I wouldn't say so.
He nailed his role, but he was there for basically like the length of a burp.
Yeah, but his costuming was all of it. The costumes were great in my opinion.
Yeah.
Except for what did you call the armor dress?
It basically looked like Aquaman's armor.
Yeah, Aquaman's. Yeah.
Yeah, fashion-wise, basically, if you want to enjoy this movie, especially Emma Stone's performance, put it on mute.
And watch it. It's like, wow, it's so colorful. This movie is great.
And don't even turn on the subtitles until Emma Thompson shows up on screen.
Oh man, she was just she was freaking ruthless, man. Her character, I was like, man, this is fucking evil. Like, I didn't know how dark it was gonna get.
Emma Thompson in this PG-13 movie turned that bitch up to 11.
Yeah,
she went there. But overall, with Emma Thompson's performance, with the visual styles, which again, they should have just went with Tim Burton. Now I know right now in these days and ages, it's not smart to hire Tim Burton because he went on basically
Record.
went on record and said, I don't cast black people because they don't meet my aesthetic needs.
Niggers aren't it.
But, yeah, with the way the story was told, the visuals that they were trying to give us, this definitely needed Tim Burton.
I didn't even think about that until you said it, but thinking the plot of the movie and then just the style, like that grunge and dark, he would have really been able to match it, I think, and probably gave us something that would have been overall a good movie and visually appealing, not just like spotty of...
Because Tim Burton and Christopher Nolan have this ability to make everything around movie plot holes and bad performances so awesome, we don't notice that until like a month or so later.
Yeah, and if you had like that really good acting that we got from like Emma Thompson and the other, cast members, combined with like their ability to tie everything else in, then we would have had a solid movie. I think if you're just trying to like take your young daughters out to go see a movie, or boys, if you, like I said, if you like fashion, if you like Cruella, the story, it'll be fun. But if you're looking for like a in-depth and well designed movie, then you're not gonna get it. So I think I'm gonna definitely rate it a hard 5 because I enjoyed it overall, and I would probably watch it again with my daughter. So
with the acting, with the weird casting of Emma Stone, who decided to do a British accent and then another worse British accent.
It was not...
On top of the bad CG, not great acting, weird story plot, terrible character development, I'm going to go with a 4 out of 10.
I'm actually really surprised you gave it that much, but yeah.
It was cringy. A lot of cringy monologues.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
I don't know if this one's worth actually going to theaters and watching, but I'd watch it if it was on Disney Plus for free. Like, not that extra, you have to pay one, but...
If it comes on TV and you're too lazy to reach for the remote,
do it.
Definitely watch it. But other than that, no.
Damn.
4 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we have because that movie does not require much more time. Anybody's time. I'm sorry for wasting yours talking about it.
Damn. I'm not going to go that hard, but I can't battle it.
Her acting ability should have went that hard. But for Mouthpiece Entertainment, I'm Nick P.
And I'm Diana.
See you at the movies. No, somebody already has that, huh?
I don't know.
Ignore that.